Hey guys, welcome back to Bald Father Bets. Did want to come at you guys with an official pick video for Thursday night NFL football and Friday night college football. No, we've already actually locked these picks in, but wanted to make an official video on that for you. Remind you guys on the picks we already have in for the week, and then we are going to add two more early NFL plays for the Sunday slate. But before I get to that, reminder, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, make sure your notifications are turned on because we do make posts. If we can't make a video for halftime bets, or if for some reason I'm not able to make a video later in the day, those come at you in a post. But yeah, always want to keep these picks free. Just looking to grow this channel. So please subscribe, share the video, comment, give me your thoughts. Love the interaction that we have. Just want to build a community here at Bald Father Bets. So picks for Thursday night. Again, we already locked in the Patriots plus the 7 for 1 unit. That line has come down. Most books are now at Patriots plus the 6. 7 is a very key number. However, that's a judgment call on your guys' part. If you did not get the Patriots at the plus 7 and you would still like to play that at plus 6, that's probably okay. But the 7 is a very key number, so just expect that there is a chance you could have your heart broken there if the Jets do end up winning that game by 7. So Patriots plus the 7 for 1 unit. And then moving on to Friday night in the Illinois-Nebraska game, we have Illinois plus the 9 for 1 unit. That line has also come down as well. Actually got as low as 7.5 at some books. I think it flirted with 7 because it was actually 7.5 juiced to Illinois. But then it did come back, got some buyback. I think some big plays came in on Nebraska once it got down into that range. But we are taking Illinois plus the 9 for 1 unit. I would not take that anything less than 8 if you can't get it. 8 again covers the situation where when teams are down by 2 touchdowns late and they get a score, they go for 2, due to the fact that statistically, if you go for 2 twice, you're going to get at least one of them. And if you get the first one, then when you score the second touchdown, you can kick an extra point and win the game. So would not take it anything less than 8. But we got Illinois plus 9 for 1 unit. Then reminder of our Saturday plays. We are taking in the morning game Clemson minus the 17 for 1 unit. If you did not get that then, do not take it now. It is at 20.5, even up to 21 at some books. I would not be willing to take that at anything less than 18. Anything more than 18. So if that line comes back down and you're able to grab it at Clemson minus 18 or better, then take it. If you didn't get it when we first posted it, Clemson minus 17 for the 1 unit, do not grab it now. Then in the afternoon, we're taking Michigan plus the 7 for 1 unit. That line has also come down. Michigan plus 5.5 now. Again, judgment call on your guys' part. There's a lot of models that would say that Michigan should actually win this game outright. The eye test would not tell you that when you watch these two teams play, but it's very difficult to beat Michigan by multiple scores due to the ball control, time of possession, kind of the way that they play the game. So we are taking Michigan plus the 7 for 1 unit. Then in the afternoon game, kicking off 30 minutes later, we have Utah and Oklahoma State. We are taking Oklahoma State plus the 2 for 4 units. That line actually did get all the way up to 2.5. It has come back down to 2 at most books. There's even some 1.5s out there now. I think early play came in on Utah, which shifted it. Actually, when it was released, Oklahoma State was favored by 1.5. Then when it got released to the public, Oklahoma State was favored by 1, and early money came in pretty hard on Utah, which then dropped Oklahoma State to being the underdog. And I think now you've had buyback on Oklahoma State, so that line's kind of starting to middle around that 1.5, 1, 2 range. But we like Oklahoma State plus the 2 there for 4 units. And then in the evening game, we are playing Oklahoma plus the 7.5, and we took that for 2 units as well. Like Oklahoma's chances to keep that one close. Think this one's going to be a very emotional game. You have Josh Heupel, who was fired from Oklahoma, and Brent Venables, who was fired from Oklahoma. Obviously, Brent Venables brought back to be the head coach. And I think the Oklahoma team, Oklahoma faithful, they've had this one circled for a long time. It's their first game in the SEC. It's a home game. It's at night. It's ABC primetime. Game days there. There's a lot of motivation for them to come out and have a strong showing. And I think people are kind of underestimating Oklahoma's defense and some ability that they're going to have to kind of throw off Tennessee's offense. So then moving into Sunday, again, where we already have several plays locked in. We have the Broncos plus the 7. We have the Giants plus the 7. We have the Packers plus the 3, and it looks like we did get lucky on that one. We took the Packers plus the 3 in hopes that we were getting out early in news that Jordan Love would return. He did practice today, so again, it's looking positive on that side for us. So if Jordan Love comes back and we have the Packers at plus the 3, they will end up being favored in that game, so we'll have a very good number on that. And those 3 bets are for 1 unit. And then we have the play of the day, play of the week, play of the year so far, Ravens minus the 1 for 10 units. I know I've gotten a few questions on this one in terms of, where it ranks amongst my favorite plays. My favorite play of all time is Ohio State plus 7 against Georgia in 2022 in the semifinal game. Ohio State was the better team. If Marvin Harrison Jr. doesn't go down in the third quarter, they win the game outright. They were significantly better in that game. So, plus 7 was pretty insulting. That was maybe the lock of the century. Another one of my favorite was Georgia minus 7 against Michigan the year before in 2021. Again, that was kind of insulting to how much better Georgia was than Michigan in that one. I wouldn't say that this is in par with those. My favorite overall plays tend to be in college when you can truly have a misread on a game and a public perception on a game that is completely off. But in NFL ranks, this is one of my favorite plays that I've had. I am well aware of Dallas's record after a loss, ATS. I am well aware of the tackle issues that Baltimore has. I'm well aware that Micah Parsons is on the other side to expose those tackle issues for Baltimore. I, again, am going to be following the trend of Lamar Jackson against NFC teams. So we are taking the Ravens minus the 1 for 10 units. And again, it is one of my favorite plays, NFL, that I've seen in a while. That's why we're going 10 units on it. So looking to get a big win there. And then we're going to add 2 more to this, to ones that we already have locked in. We are going to add the Eagles plus the 3 against the Saints. You need to get out and get that one quick. It's already coming down to 2.5 at a lot of books, and that's going to be for 1 unit. And then we are going to add the Falcons plus the 3.5 on Sunday Night Football against the Chiefs. So we're going to take that one for 2 units. That one seems to be at 3.5, pretty steady across all books. So I don't see that one coming down anytime soon. But again, you should grab it now while you have that 3 and that hook. That's a very key number as well. Unfortunately, I was going to also give you guys Minnesota plus the 3, but we didn't get it in time. News came out today that Justin Jefferson is practicing. So that line came all the way down to 2. It's at 1.5 in some books, 2.5. So I want to wait. I want to monitor. I want to see what happens. We're most likely going to still be on Minnesota. It'll probably only be for a unit. But if we had been able to get Minnesota plus the 3 at home this week, that would have been a very, very strong play. Definitely would have been in the 3-4 unit range, but at the rate that we have him at right now, unless something comes out that says, hey, Justin Jefferson isn't playing, and then the line goes back up to 3, but then it probably wouldn't be as strong of a play. Right now, we're just going to monitor on it. But one of the viewers on this channel was able to get Minnesota at plus 4 early on. I completely missed that. That one's on me. If I had seen Minnesota plus the 4 that early on, probably would have made an emergency post for us to grab it, because 4 is as much of a key number as 3 and 7 is. So is 4. Again, that's a kind of a math thing when you look at where games tend to land in the NFL in terms of margin of victory. So Those are the two that we're adding. Eagles plus the 3 for 1 unit, Falcons plus the 3.5 for 2 units. And those are the official plays that we have so far this week. Again, most likely not going to play anything else on Saturday. We'll still come at you guys Saturday morning with an official picks video for Saturday just to remind everyone of what the plays are, and then talk about any line movement that happens between now and then. And obviously we'll come out with an official video either Saturday night or Sunday for the NFL slate, as we will end up picking every game against the spread, because that's what we do here on Bald Father Bets. And if anything is an emergency play between now and then, we'll either make a video or a post. But thanks, guys. Enjoy the night. Remember, please subscribe, notifications on, like the video, share it around. Always want to keep everything free. Just want to grow the channel and help get us into that YouTube algorithm. So anyone else who's interested in against the spread picks for football, college, or NFL can also see how we're doing here and how we're having a successful season thus far. Thank you very much.